Hi everyone, welcome to new subbies. I think I've got about 4 or 5 new subbies, and then welcome to returning subscriber. Welcome to my bedroom. I've got a very good explanation for that. My friend said I shouldn't, say that, but I said it. So I wrote CFA yesterday, and that's why I did my nails and my hair because it was like such a hard journey. And yet today, the first thing I was like thinking was, okay, now what do I do with all my time? So obviously, I wrote level 1. So obviously, I am happy. It's like a weight off of my shoulders. I'm gonna do like longer cycles on Saturdays after my swimming, and I'm also going to enjoy a few trips. So we've got bushfire coming up now, month end. I'm looking at the wrong camera. We've got bushfire coming up month end, so that's quite exciting. The lady who did my hair and the lady who did my nails, shout out to Pilile and Zanele, Kabasa Swatini. So that's fun. Yeah, they told me to tell them when I'm there and then like send them pictures and stuff. So I'm excited about that. But what I want to talk about is like literally what's next. So I was thinking of ASSA, but when I looked at the calendar, like it just wasn't giving like what I want to do and when I want to do it. So I'm going to look up ASSA calendar and I guess ASSA timetable. I'm just opening it on another browser that doesn't show in case, other more interesting things show. Okay, so ASSA timetable and then ASSA calendar, because in second semester I'm planning to write an ASSA exam, but like I want to hear from you champs what you think. So if I say timetable and calendar, two different things come out. So my friend Anga showed me this. So if you go on calendar, right, there's nothing for second semester just yet. All that you see for second semester is when the exam registration opens, which is great, but at the same time, you don't actually know how to plan ahead. And I've got like 2 massive trips that like matter, if I put it like that. But if you go here and you click on download, right, if you click here and you click download, they've got the same 2 exam dates. Obviously there's like a young disclaimer here, but I just want to hear from all of the XI people on the channel. How can I plan around this? Is it something that's quite tight, or is it just going to be like, because Anga was saying they changed the, I think 2024 one last year for voting, right? So same 2, I don't imagine anything happened here. So just tell me if you've looked at this preliminary one before, and you've booked something here, how often, or have you had an experience where ASSA just like backtracked and had to change? The reason I'm asking is obviously I was going to go for round 3 of 8213. The problem is that I have rocking the daisies from the 2nd until the 5th of October. So I'm not going to make it. And then I've got a girls' trip to Thailand from the 10th up until the 19th of October. So Profcom is out. So it was going to be round 1 dish of Profcom, or it was going to be round 3 of 8213, neither of which makes sense. Now I'm thinking, okay, September works, like Andindao September. So I could do like stats 1, so A111, I could go for that exemption. Not to say that it's easier or not to say that it's not more of a priority, but A213 is like something that I want to keep fresh in my mind. So I want to try and write it maybe every second session just to fit in CFA, which is my main priority because I'm back in investments. But I don't want to leave 8213 so that like now I'm lost when I deal with the material again. So that's sort of the issue that I'm having. But it's also like, it's so nice writing and like flowing. Like I'm not saying I'm gonna like 90th percentile or whatever for CFA, but like I felt good during the exam and I felt confident. So I'm looking forward to the results, and I was looking forward to the exam as well. So it's nice to have that feeling. Like I get my validation from, yeah, academics, and something else which I don't think I can say on this chat. No, but my friends know. So I have to constantly have something that I'm doing. And I think that's why I feel this way, because I was telling my friend last night, like, "Ah, maybe I should just bed rot." And then, like, she sent me a whole thing. I didn't know bed rotting was an actual thing. Like, I think I've heard it in passing, but she sent me a whole thing about how it's trending. And I was like, okay, wow. But, like, I've never been a sleep in person, let alone like a bed rot person. And, like, obviously, I don't eat in bed. Like, who eats in bed? So I'm gonna get bored very quickly of the doing nothing and having nothing to look forward to. I don't want to go and get like a Iron Man, and I don't want to be a runner. So I'm probably just gonna have to register for an exam. Let me know what you think. If you've looked at an ASSA exam timetable where the calendar is blank, right? The calendar is blank for September, the calendar is blank for October, so second semester, but then the timetable has dates. Like, have you ever had an experience where you sort of plan to write on the 16th of September and then they moved it? That's essentially the question. And yeah, I hope everyone is getting on well with prep. And if you wrote CFA level 1 yesterday, say what's up in the comments so that I know that I'm not alone. Cool. So thanks for watching. I've got big news. Again, like you can see, I'm shooting from my bedroom. So I've got big news. I'm going to share in the next video. I need to eat quickly, and then I'm going to try and shoot another video before I go to bed. So stick around for that. Thanks again for the new subbies, and thanks for returning subscribers. Super happy that you guys stuck around. And yeah, thanks.